Hello and welcome. Now, since it's nice, gorgeous, and sunny today, I'm gonna do a nice flip through over here. And yes, I'm in love with this cassette. It's like a beautiful Mediterranean cassette del Sol. It's limited edition TTK. You'll have noticed that I don't have any tea today, and that is because I want to try this. I saw this classic cola. Now, I don't normally have fizzy drinks at all, because first of all, they used to taste better back in the day. They have changed the recipes, I'm not freaking imagining it. They just have. And this is classic cola, which apparently tastes like back in the day, so I got curious about it. Normally I'm not keen on Coca-Cola, as in modern Coca-Cola. So let's give this a try. Now, I have got my ice. Yes, I know you saying tilted, some of you. But I like drinking foam. It wasn't so bad, it's already over. I have to say it smells good. It definitely looks good. So let's see if it tastes like childhood. Now, today's magazine is the One Amiga, and this one I didn't have it, back as when I was little or anything like this. This was actually, I saw it in the Amiga format every now and then, but if you remember one of the previous Chillout times I did, the Flipthroughs, the one where I was on the stairs, having the giggles for some reason. If you must watch that if you haven't already. It's freaking hilarious. Anyway. I saw it in there, and you remember when I was talking about the price of it on eBay, of one of the issues on eBay? I thought, let's just check this magazine out. So I haven't opened this, I haven't seen what it's about, so for the first time, here goes. And also, I got one with badges on. We know where those are gonna go. Here you go. I have badges. The original ones, they haven't been taken off. I'm actually impressed of how people, keep these things intact and keep it, in full condition like this. Not taking anything off. I don't know how people manage that. So yeah, let's begin. Now this, I believe, is mostly about the games. These are all the games featured in this issue. Actually, I'm not going to look at them. I'm not going to look at this list. I'm going to just continue and be surprised by what I see. What's all this? You may very well ask, no matter whether this is the first copy of the one that you ever read, yay, it is, or you're an old hand, you'll probably have a lot of questions that need answering before you will be completely happy in what we hope will be your new home. Okay, so let's get on with it. By the time you finish this page, you'll know exactly what we're doing and why we're doing it. Okay, why don't you call the one for Amiga games anymore? Because, okay, it's just the Q&A thing. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna read that later on. So, a bit about the history of it seems. Fire nice. I still need to play the CD32 for nostalgia time, the AGA one, but I also love the OCS one because the music and everything is really nice. And the little doggies are kind of cuter in the OCS one. They are different, yes. What is this? The Humans Mirage. Never played this before. Don't think I've even seen it before. And yes, I did get the cover discs with this. They're over there. Batman Returns. You know me, I've always played Batman the movie. I've never actually played Batman Returns. Batman the movie, I like it because of the music and the whole feel of it, the nostalgia factor of it. New Amiga launch next month. Ooh, Amiga 600. I've just repaired one of those. Now this is what I call a news piece. It's been revealed that month that Commodore intends to launch a new, improved, wider than wide games onto the market as soon as next month. Wider than wide? games Amiga onto the market. Okay, so the next one. It's called the Amiga 600 as our exclusive pictures show. It's basically a smaller, sleeker, and altogether sexier version of the current favorite model, A500 Plus. Yeah, I know a lot of people say they've got it. I mean, you've heard me say this a couple of times if you have. If you haven't, then I'm going to say it again. You know, I can understand the Amiga 500. I can understand the 600 actually. People always hate on the 600. Well, they did hate on the 600. But then it's the 500 Plus that didn't make sense to me. You know, if it moved on to the 600, at least there would have been some sort of, you know, upgrade. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it would have had, I mean, don't get me wrong, 500 Plus, if someone leaves one at my door, I'll take it in. I'll mother it. But, you know, it's kind of, it's the one which, I'm like, why is it there? Because it feels like it's just an Amiga 500 with 1 megabyte of chip RAM and, you know, just extra, you know, the kickstart's higher too. So this made more sense to me. At least there's an IDE port that's new. At least there's a PCMCIA port that's new, you know, new form factor, so forth. But yeah, I think this should have been an 020, to be honest. And I think the Amiga 1200 should have been an 030, you know, I'm talking about stock at release. And also the Amiga 1200 should have had an 8-channel Paula. At least the 6-channel, dude. Jaguar. Actually, I did play this for nostalgia time when I did like... actually, that was... I'm all feeling nostalgic for a nostalgia time with the period of time I was in. It was a good time. Yeah, I did play this. It was alright, but I just kept missing Lotus too when I was playing. Oh, Lotus when I was playing it. Oh, this is Sensible Software. It's crazy. It's like a time capsule. Parcel Stars. I like this. There's another game I spent a lot of time on. What is this? What game is this? The Humans. I need to check this out because, you know, I mean, it keeps popping up here. Let's have a bit of cocoa. Yes, and I'm aware I don't have enough ice. Okay, now I tested the more modern Coke at a birthday party not long ago, because I haven't had fizzy drinks for like literally years. So that I tested and I didn't like it at all. This one feels a little more like, actually, do you know what it tastes like? Do you know what do you call it? Soda Stream. Do you know that Coca-Cola you got in the Soda Stream line? Back then, that is. It reminds it. Oh my god, it does. Let me smell it. Yes, it smells like that. It smells like Soda Stream Cola. Oh, I like that actually. I'm not gonna have it again because, you know, it's not that good for you, but hey, once in a while, it's fine. Sorry, I have to chew the ice. Right, James Bond. I played Aquabatics. What is this? This is a different James Bond, isn't it? It's I've never played Aquabatics. I didn't even actually know about this. I knew James Bond. I knew Robocod. Robocod is the one I played the most. But I don't know about Aquabatics. Amiga from Hell? What? Call yourself an Amiga gamer. More like a Git. What's a Git, by the way? I've heard people call each other Git all the time. What does this mean? These days, it's not just good enough to plug a boy standard. A boy... bog standard. Thank you, dyslexia. Bog standard Amiga 500 into your portable Ferguson and waggle away. Joystick. I'm sorry, that just... I must have read it too slow, but... From your old VCS. I think it's gonna be one of those days again, isn't it? Times change and the Amiga men of the 90s know that to survive against the new wave of ultra fiendish software, your machine must be super swish and cranked to the absolute max. So step back and let Gary show you the way forward. Amiga from hell. It freaking sounds more like Amiga from heaven. That's the action replay I had. I love this little machine. This little cartridge. This is a cartridge in a machine. Nice. I actually like this feature page. To be honest, I'm actually liking this magazine. Who are these? Jim Douglas, David Upchurch, Gary Witta, and Jim Willis. Seem like crazy people. I like crazy people because I'm crazy myself. This is just, if you want to discover or rediscover games, this is a good magazine to get, you know, to look up. Project X. This looks familiar, doesn't it, Electronscape UK? You don't know what I'm talking about. It's to do with the SID box. It's got a nice smell. I actually like the... It's SodaStream Cola, a bit of SodaStream. It's like if you get Coca-Cola from back in the day and mix it with SodaStream Cola. It's like you've drank somebody's and, you know, before they realize it's gone, you fill the rest up with SodaStream. That's what SodaStream Cola, that's what it tastes like if you were to do that. It's actually nice. I like it. The freak is this? I thought that was a freaking shoulders. She's got like 4 shoulders there. It's the freak. It's just like deformed. I'm not sure whose idea of sexiness that was, but ah, little lips for the games. Sweet. Wolf Chow. How much is this? Well, how much was this, I should say? £3.50, that's not bad at all. Yeah, I'd be happy spending my pocket money on this. I need to play Cyborg, it looks really nice. I played it once back then, but it just, I like the look of it. The graphics of it and the tunnel aspect, the perspective, that's the word, of it. I think it's hard, but... I'm not that much into sporting games. That looks good though. But I don't know, I'm just not that much into them. Except for Speedball. You know, there's like few exceptions like Speedball. You know, there's something like that is fun. Or like Pong, as in Pong 91 that I played with Ayman. Deliverance. I know this one. My brother played it and I used to watch him. It's a bit of a bizarre game. Bizarre looking game, but I still kind of enjoyed watching him play it. I literally the freak. It's like pooing out a cloud. Whatever, go away. Literally, I haven't played it since I watched. Well, I haven't played it at all, but I haven't seen it since my brother played it. So I think I need to have a game of this. Just to kind of see what it's like, and just to see how if I remember things the way they were. Epidia, oh my god. Do you know something? Every time I see scenes of Epidia, that gorgeous music, that Chris Hulsbeck one, it just starts playing in my mind. I love it. I really do. That it just gives me the feels that tune does. You know that in this level you see that, you hear that music, the first level that is. Global effect. Again, never heard. I'm gonna enjoy my read later on with this. Well, not football, but I meant this magazine. Very nice again. I need to play this again too. This is really nice. There's so many games that I gotta play. So many games that need a chance. Come and play before you pay. What is this? I just started singing a random thing. Come and play before you pay. Cheapos? What is cheapos? Are you saying that Lotus Esprit Turbo is a cheapo? How dare you? It is nice. Oh, it is a cheapo. Okay. I mean, it's a fair price for back then. Back then, $9.99 was a lot of money. Lotus Turbo Esprit, my brother was into. I was into Lotus 2 and a little bit of Lotus 3. I need to have a good game of Lotus Esprit and see what that's like again, because I haven't played this for a while. The Bitmap Brothers. I need to play Magic Pockets. That's another game I used to play. I know a lot of people are, they're really hit and miss with Bitmap Brothers, but yeah, it's like, what you call it, and with Magic Pockets too. Some people hate it, some people love it, with Bitmap Brothers. I'm kind of like, they're alright, I'm kind of half and half. I don't hate them, I don't love them, but I like, They've got, when I played Gods once, right, on, the freak is this? I played Gods once, right, on Nostalgia Time, and it was kind of like, people kept saying, oh, it's horrible, the frame rate is low and stuff like this, but the thing is though, it gave me a different feel, like Jason and the Argonauts, that jittery sort of animation. Give me that. It gave me that jittery feel. That Jason and the Argonauts, that the movement is like a bit jittery. The animation, it just gives me that kind of a feel, if you know what I mean. So it's like, it has its charm. At least it reminded me of that, so. I think we're getting towards the end. These look like end pages to me. End pages of a magazine. They look exactly the same. Just one's wearing a freaking... Even that one probably. And there we go. Games Index Competition. Another World. This I will never tire of. I can play this, so many times. You know Another World, don't you?
Yeah, the one with orange head.
Yeah, the one with the orange head. My niece just came in, so, she sat down. She came in to hang out. So, yeah, she knows Another World. Actually, she knows the Amiga. Because I showed her in childhood and she's got fond memories of it. There's got nostalgia for her also. Anyway, that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed this flick through. I certainly did. I'm definitely gonna have a good read through this later on. Thanks so much for your likes, your shares. Do leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to check out my other videos and do subscribe for more. And for now, I will say adios.